grappled with her being. The left and everything that moved, everything that was separated. Why did it move? Why did it move? Her life, she determined, was the difference. But she moved and would never not, for that was my duty. Was she alive? She did not know, and I could not.
Can't do this just yet.
Yo, what up, bro? How's it going?
Hey man, how's it? What's up? I'm just got on like 10 minutes ago.
Oogni say am I first here face with tears of joy.
Yeah. Well, I had Perry King and we played Call of Duty until like 5:36 in the morning.
Dang, you are built different. I can only stay up till like 1 in the morning now. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Well, we stayed up all night the night before and pretty much both slept all day, so it wasn't like pulling an all-nighter. It was just like having our day at night.
So is it the morning for you?
Well, I don't know, kind of. I woke up at like 11:30. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's probably more close to like noon and 1 that I woke up, but like, I was like in and out of sleep since 11.
This way, Exile.
Oh, I forgot all about the.
Oh, we got a big time difference. It's like 7 in the morning for me, face with tears of joy.
It's 7 in the morning for you right now? That's crazy. Yeah, it's like 4 in the afternoon right now. I'm pretty sure Perry King has like the same time zone as me too. If not, he's like either forward or behind an hour. Whoa. Really?
Too soon.
I'm gonna go through this shit now? Like I was just fine for 2 full maps and then now I'm dying over and over and over again?
I can't do this just yet.
Approach, challenger.
Full of youth and vibrance, that all was youth, a childlike wonder, a wonderful life. They saw novel, wide,
Yeah, bro, it's good having that one friend that has the same team zone or kinda that you can stay up and play the game with, makes the vibes back.
Yeah. I don't know, I've played games with people from all around the world over the years. There was the one guy I used to play with, he lived in Italy. We used to play a lot of zombies.
Yeah bro, the good thing about meeting people across the world, everyone is different and has their unique ways of talking or playing.
Yeah.
Like the I am well acquainted.
Somehow, trusting this Riker Maloney feels like it's nice to know better on him right now.
Are you doing a quest like to get to stronger people or just getting money?
I'm just kind of progressing, trying to level up my character a little bit. This thing here is part of Endgame. You gotta like see all these glowing blue ones. They're all maps that I gotta complete with the specific number, at least the specific number of tier of map. So like all these ones that are like a black sort of gray circle with a gold ring around them, I completed them already. And then all these glowing blue ones are maps that I have unlocked, like that I can do next. Okay? And then map these ones, like this Apex of Sacrifice and this Temple of Asado, um, these are like unique maps. So you need like a specific. Uh, I don't have one of my image. Oh, yeah, I do. So this map right here, and then, for example, like this. Well, we can bring this over. Do have a blue one. So this is a regular map. So it says map tier 5. So you can get maps all the way up to tier 17. And you can add modifiers to them like you do with the equipment. How I add all the modifiers. I was explaining that yesterday. You can add them on the maps. And at the top of the map, it says item quantity plus 58%, item rarity plus 35%, monster pack size plus 22%. Those extra additives come from the negative additives that are below that. So it says monsters increase movement speed, attack speed, and cast speed. And then monster has 15% chaos resistance, 20% to all elemental resistance, and they have 30% chance to suppress spell damage. So adding those negative modifiers gives me positive modifiers at the top to get like better loot and shit, or have more enemies. Um, and then there's unique maps, which is a map that will have, so like all those lines of blue, it'll all again always be the same thing. Just the numbers will be different. So on this map device here, it's called the Atlas. And all these gray circles with gold outlines are maps are completed. Blue ones are maps I can complete. And then these ones with the picture, I need to get the specific unique map that goes into it. So this one here is called the Pillars of Arun. And that map is probably like somewhere in the top left or the bottom left of the map here. I've only gotten to Apex of Sacrifice and Temple of Azado. And then there is a page here that shows you all the different unique maps. So there's all these unique maps that you can use in that thing there. So right now, this is like after the campaign. It's called Endgame, and I'm just trying to like unlock most of that map there. Like I'm trying to get rid of the gray areas, and I'm also trying to level up my character at the same time. Right now, I'm kind of in like a little bit of a debate on if I want to switch
Is
my
there
sword
specific
to a
modes for
staff.
which characters, or do you keep your progress every time you switch characters?
No, the only progress you keep. So when I complete a map on there, um, so at the bottom here, underneath the tier 1 thing there, it says bonus, kill boss of magic or higher version map. So if you complete that bonus objective, you get a Atlas skill tree passive skill. So this tree right here, it's huge. Okay, you always start at the bottom here at this gold star. So I got 14 points. I haven't used them yet because I don't know. I haven't really thought about which way I want to go. But all of these passive nodes, you get one every time you complete one of those maps. And you can get, it says at the bottom, a maximum of 138. So you can get 138 points to put into this tree, and these things buff things that are in your map. So this side right here, it says your maps have 10% chance to contain Jund, and Scarabs dropped in your maps have 10% chance to be Betrayal Scarabs. And you can like, basically, okay, this Betrayal thing is a mechanic in the game that like spawns enemies that you can kill. It's hard to explain without seeing it. In the map I just did there was a
Is
couple
there a
enemies
limit
that
of
I
skills you
killed
can
where it
get, or
showed
can
like a
you
little
unlock
card
them
on the
all?
ground, and I interacted with it, and it gave me an option of two options, and when I chose the one option and then backed out, it showed kind of like a graph with a whole bunch of people's mugshots on it. That's what this game mechanic is. So like these will buff that part of that game mechanic if I choose to go this way. And then there's other shit like chances for expeditions, chances for breaches, chances for Nico, strong boxes, imprisoned monsters, Alva, Einhar, which is like killing specific monsters, and you get to use them to create items. Blight encounters, which is like waves of enemies. Ultimatum, that's waves of enemies. Monsters in your map deal more damage, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's all different things that gives you better rewards. Is there a limit of skills you can get, or can you unlock them all? Well, at the bottom here, it says 138. So you can only get a maximum of 138 skills.
Oh, so it's like the other skills you was showing me yesterday. You need to upgrade the roots to get to the good shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I need to make my way to the top here. Well, I don't have to make my way to the top, but if I do make my way to the top, there's like different stuff up here, like this memory tier chance. This is like to upgrade some of the Uber mechanics of the game. Um, Stuff like this. This upgrades the abysses. The abyss is like when I was going through that map, there was all that glowing green stuff coming out of the ground, and then there was all the big tentacle monsters, and I died like instantly to it, and I complained about dying. These nodes would upgrade that green stuff to make more monsters spawn and make better loot spawn and stuff like that. So this whole tree here is about upgrading the stuff that you're finding in the maps. And then this whole tree here is upgrading your character. Um, I am debating changing the sword to a staff, and then um, changing out my sword modifiers. So take out this critical strike with sword, and take out this sword one. Forget what else I have a sword one. I think I have another sword one somewhere here. But anyways, if I use a staff, I'll be able to get more damage out of this skill that I'm using. The Cyclone. This Cyclone skill. Channel this skill to move towards a targeted location while spinning, attacking constantly enemies in an area around you. While channeling this skill, you cannot be knocked back. So,
Does the staff do better than the sword, or can you make it stronger than your sword?
well, okay, so the way this skill deals damage is by how much, like, damage I have on my weapon that I have it on. So at the top of this weapon, it says physical damage, 193 to 409. So if I can get more of that base physical damage on my weapon, then I'll be able to deal more damage. This is a two-handed sword, so it's more about attack speed than it is. I'm pretty sure attack speed and critical strike chance than it is about the physical damage. If I go and get a staff, where is it? A war staff,
I'd consider that.
I can get more physical damage than the sword. Of course, I didn't get one that has more right now. But it's more of the problem of I need to get that lucky
Business,
RNG roll.
business. What have you got for me? Could do worse, exile.
See, the problem is this sword has 22% increase attack speed and then 2 levels of all melee gems. So, like, I need to have the 2 levels and an attack speed on
What
it.
does that do?
The Maryline is ready to go.
What does what do?
Could do worse, exile. I'll let you know. Business, business, business. Not bad. Not bad at all.
These are like demanding intelligence.
Like you putting those things at the bottom, then it does something to the staff at the top.
Putting those things at the bottom, then it does something to the staff at the top. You mean like, oh, the modifiers on the bot. So, um, in this one that I'm looking at right now, at the bottom it says adds 24 to 39 physical damage. It puts that number in the physical damage at the stats on the top of it, where it says two-handed sword quality 20% and then physical damage 193 to 409. So the adds 24 to 39 physical damage, that's adding it to that physical damage number at the top. And then the 104% increase physical damage, that's adding it to the physical damage at the top. So really, without these modifiers, this sword would only have like 80 to 100 physical damage a hit, or even less. Like it would, you need to get those modifiers on the weapon in order to increase the damage output. So for example, look at these two right here. So this one has adds 40 to 73 physical damage. And at the top of it, it says 105 to 194 physical damage. And we go over to this one, and it has plus
So
127%
does it
increased physical
multiply the
damage.
damage by connecting two swords together?
It doesn't multiply the damage. No, you. This is a two-handed sword, so I can only have one. Like this slot over here is empty. I can't put anything in it. So since it's a two-handed sword, it has like higher stats on it. I can equip two one-handed swords. There is right here, one-handed swords. I can equip two one-handed swords and I'll get the stats like combined. But using a two-handed, like you can get higher higher numbers for increase. Like with a one-handed sword, the maximum percentage to physical damage I can get is probably like 120. Whereas with a two-handed sword, I can get a plus 225% increased physical damage. I'm pretty sure it can go up to 200%. And then the physical damage one, you can get a 90. So this 40 to 73 isn't even a tier 1. So like I can get up to 90 added physical damage and 200% increased physical damage and get like up in the top, the physical damage would be like 800 to 1,500 physical damage with like a high level staff. So like there's different levels of staffs. This one requires level 64. This one requires level 68. This one at the end requires level 59. So like the base weapon is a lower level than these ones over here. This one's 55. So like the higher base weapon, the higher base damage you're starting out with, basically.
Oh. Oh, no. What are we shipping? I've considered that.
Are you purchasing those or do you have like heaps of them?
Basically with this guy, I can buy he'll give me a random item of my choice here. So like I can choose weapons, shields, armor, like body armor, helmets, gloves, boots, or I can do a random belt, amulet, or ring, and it costs gold coins. So this costs 2,460 gold coins every time I buy one. I only have 110,000 gold coins right here by the moving orange thing. So what I do is I just buy 6 random things from them. I back out, and then I go to sell items, and I just sell them to him if I don't want it. And then I just open up the gamble. I buy 6 more. Go back to the sell. Sell them to him. Go back to the buy.
What are we shipping today?
When you sell them to him, it's for these little currencies at the top. It's not for gold
Oh,
coins
so are you
again.
trying to get a good staff from him?
Yeah, pretty much. Rather than going and looking for it on the ground in the map. I'm trying to find one that has something like this, plus 2 levels to melee gems. The only problem with that is that I didn't realize that staffs need intelligence. You need a high intelligence attribute. So you have 3 attributes. You have strength, intelligence, and dexterity. And like skills and weapons and armors, they all have stat requirements.
How you been? Yes?
This guy here, I can give him an item, and I can give him an upgrade currency. And I give him, there's like a green, it says 3,825 below the currency here. So I can give him that much of the green currency, and he'll create 3 versions with this upgrade currency and the weapon. So I put craft. It shows me 3 different options that I can choose from. So right here we have a really good one. It says 133% increased physical damage. So we're going to grab this one. And now I have a staff with 2 levels to melee gems, 25% increased attack speed, and a plus 133% physical damage. Now I can come over to this thing here called a crafting bench, and I can put the staff in here, and I get to choose a modifier that I want to add on to it. And right now, I have a low level adds physical damage, so we're going to add that on there. Take it.
When you do that, can you grab all 3 or only one at a time?
You can only grab one. Like, you have to choose one outcome from that guy. So now, I have a staff here. It's got 133% increased physical damage, 24 to 42 physical damage added, and it's got 25% increased attack speed. which this sword only has 104% increased physical, 24 to 39 physical, and 22% in attack speed. So I already have more physical and attack speed than the sword. The only problem is it's not a 6 link. So now we have to sit here and spam. There's this currency here. It's called a jeweler's orb. And it changes the number of circles that are on it. So all those little circles that are on the weapon itself. So this one only has 3. We need to get 6 or 5. You can click and hold it, and it'll stop when it hits a 6. But I'm a little low on these currencies. So I'm gonna click it and just click past the 5. Okay, we'll hold it. Okay, well, it's a 5 there, I guess. I kind of want to have a 6 link, to be honest. I think that's like 1,000 currency to do it in here. I haven't unlocked that yet.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah, we'll try and get the 6 one.
What are we shipping today? The Mary Lean is ready to go. We'll make it happen.
Here we go, we got 6. Now, I need to use this link currency. It's called Orb of Fusing, and it reforges the linked circles. So it's gonna like change those little lines in between the circles. I'm trying to get it where all 6 of them are linked together.
NGL, this game is underrated. They added so much options in here to do and complete, so the game will never get boring unless you play 24/7.
But yeah, honestly, with this first one, because it's been out for so long, so every time they come out with a new season, they bring in like new mechanics in the game. So like these, that guy that I went to and had the 3 different options to choose from when I put the thing in the machine. That's part of this new league. It's a new mechanic that they just added like a month ago. When this league ends, when the next league starts, and this character and all the stuff that I've earned in this league gets transferred over to the standard league, which was the league where I was showing you I was transferring all the unique items over from the remove tabs. Like all this stuff that I have in here right now, all these tabs will become remove only tabs, and they'll be in that standard league. Pretty much every league, they save a mechanic that was in the league and they put it into the standard league. So like, and all the previous stuff, like, where is it? The Atlas Tree and the skills. So this bestiary thing was part of a league like years ago, and they brought it in the game. And then now we have bestiary stuff that stayed in here. The expeditions, the the abyss thing I was telling you about with the green stuff coming out of the ground, that was part of one of the past leagues, and they left the abyss and abyssal gear in the game, like in the base game. So like years ago, this Atlas tree probably didn't even exist. You know, like they just slowly have been adding more and more and more stuff to the game over the years.
Oh.
This right here is the currency exchange. So these are all the items in the game that you can trade between people on this little trading thing. Like you can find all these items in the game and then you can sell them for currency to this guy. Well, you're not selling them to this guy. Like somebody else in the game will be like looking for that item that you found and you're selling or listing on the market here. This right here is only the currency exchange, which is all like the items that you can find in the game, not gear. Like there's a crazy amount here that you can trade with people. And then
Ahoy there.
this right here,
So is the
like I
black
put this
ore
in
trade
here,
shop?
it would be, I guess it would be like the AH in Mineville, right? I guess it would be like that, but with a kind of though, because you can't like list weapons for sale in that little currency exchange. That was only currency, like all the currencies in the game and all the like weird currencies. Like they call so like this page here, everything on this page is a currency except for this thing in the center. This thing in the center is a jewel, so it's like an item that I can use. All these scarab things, these things that are on this page, they're all currencies. Um, these things are currency. These essences right here are pretty much currency because it's to do with like upgrading weapons and equipment. These cards, they're all currency. And there's like shit tons more that I haven't found. I don't want to make it a 6 link, to be honest. So now this has 266 to 528 compared to 193 to 409. The only problem is the sword thing. So I lose a lot of melee strike range.
So that currency you was using on your staff to make it 6, you can go to that place and buy more from people that are listing it?
Yeah, like I can go to that guy and I can buy more of that. So like I go to this currency exchange and I open up this tab here. It says at the top, I want, okay? So I find the currency I want, which would be, right now, I'm thinking about getting more Orb of Fusing. Okay, so I click Orb of Fusing, and I have, on the right, top right there, it says I have. You can click R2, and you can choose anything. Like if somebody's listed on the market that they want something, you'll be able to buy it from them for it. So like Orb of Chance, or Jeweler's Orb, no stock. Chromatic, no stock. Orb of Alteration, no stock. augmentation, no stock. Usually people are trading with these chaos orbs. So I can trade one chaos orb for 6 orbs of fusing. But you see how the one is red beside the chaos orb, so I don't have any chaos orbs. So I push L1 and it swaps it back and forth. So now I want chaos orbs and I can go to the I have side, click R2, and we'll do these stacked decks. So I have 5 stacked decks. Okay. And right now it says the market ratio in the top middle, it says 3.52 for one stacked deck. So I can up this number until it's close to 3.52. So 5 for 18 would be 3.6 each. So we gotta go, I need 17 chaos orbs for 5 stacked decks. And then I push R1 to place order, and it'll buy as many as it can to fill my order. So it only sold 4 stacked decks, and I got 14 chaos orbs out of it. Like right now, I have this order right here. I'm selling a fractured orb for 4 divine orbs. Divine orbs are more rare material, so if I
Wait, so
wanted
what
to
are you
buy a
using to
divine
pay for the
orb,
order?
the gold coins. You have to use gold coins to place the order. So here, one divine orb is worth 298 chaos orbs. So like it's better to find divine orbs and then trade them for chaos orbs, and then you can buy everything you want to buy with your chaos orbs. And this fractured orb that I found is selling for 4 divine orbs each. I just have to wait for someone to buy it. There was like 220 of them listed before mine, so I have to wait. See how it says market ratio? I can click market info. So right now there's 891 people that are willing to buy a fractured orb for 3, or sell a fractured orb for 3 divine. If I switch it where I want to buy it, I have uh, there's 163 fractured orbs that are waiting to be bought at 4 divine orbs, and mine is one of them. So like if I listed it for 3 divine orbs, I would get it right away. Or I can list it for 4 divine orbs and I can wait for someone to buy it. So I just listed this yesterday before I got off, and nobody's bought it yet. But that market ratio thing, the stock, it said 220 yesterday. So that means mine is probably, you got to think like people have listed them overnight still. So I'm probably at number like 50. So once somebody buys like 50 of these, I'll be the next one for it to be bought. Like it keeps it in that order as to who listed it first. So say one single person had 162 of them listed, like right before I listed mine, I would have to wait for somebody to buy that guy's 163 before mine would get sold on this little currency exchange.
Oh, so if nobody is listing what you're selling, the price goes up?
Business, business,
If
business.
nobody's selling what you're trying to sell, then yeah, you can try and like up the price. You set the price yourself.
I should raise my fees.
And that's crazy, bro. If someone just put 1,000 up, you would have to wait for each one of those to be brought. That would be insane.
Yeah, like if I wanted to sell it at 4 divine, though. So like I could sell it instantly for 3 divine, but then I'd be losing out on 1 divine. Like divine orb, fracturing orb. See, if I had 1 fracturing orb, I can sell it for 3 divine orb right now, instantly. Like I can cancel this order and sell it for 3. But if I switch the order around to where I'm saying I want to buy a fractured orb, it's saying I have to pay 4 divine orbs to buy one. So when I go to sell stuff, I always swap it over and I see how much I would have to pay to buy it, and then I list it for that, right? And then I have patience. I can sit here and wait because 1 extra divine orb is like a lot more chaos orbs. Because remember, 1 divine orb is worth 298 chaos orbs, which the chaos orbs are the ones that I'm using to buy those currencies that I want to put on my weapon. So I guess the divine orb would be like $100 bill, and the chaos orb would be like $1. So I can sell a divine orb for 268 chaos orbs. So if I have 4 divine orbs, 4 times 268, I would have 1,072 chaos orbs with those 4 divine orbs. If I sell it for 3, I'll only get 804 chaos orbs. So just waiting the extra little bit for somebody to buy it, like it's kind of worth it. Like I have the time to sit here and wait for someone to buy that rather than losing out on currency. So right now, since it's already a 5 link, and I had the 5 link on the sword here, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it for now. I need to get 15 more intelligence. Also kind of want to see if I can get some different colors on here. Nice. Um, let's work on getting that intelligence. There's a
How
30
much
right
does one
here.
cost at a time? Could you sell one at a time but make sure it goes around the same price for 4 orbs, but you're just selling that?
How much does one cost at a time? Could you sell one at a time but make sure it goes around the same price for 4 orbs? But you're just selling them for 1 each at a time? What, you mean like listing multiple of them? Like, yeah, I don't have to only like list one. Like, if I had multiple, say I had 3 of them, I could list 3 of them at 4 divine each. So, like, if somebody wants to buy one, they would have to pay upfront 4 divine orbs, and then it would take 1 fractured orb out of my order and give me the 4 divine orbs. Like, if I had 10 of them, I could list 10 fractured orbs for 40 divine orbs. And then, like, as people are buying them, it would give me the currency one by one, like, as it sold it. Okay, I want to look at something before I commit to this. So right now it says my cyclone deals
I get it
69,000
now.
damage a second. 69,000. So We'll say 69.5. 69.5. Let's swap all these gems over. But actually, I want that there. Okay, now we're gonna equip it. So we went from 69,500 to 91,000. So we got an extra 25 grand. It's still, I'm still handling the mana nice. It is draining a little faster, but I get it back as I'm killing. You can also add quality. So this gem up here, it says improves the quality of a gem. So each of these little circles, I have gems in them, okay? And each gem has a quality number. If I click L3 at the bottom, it tells me the additional effects from quality. And this one gives you an extra 7% increased area of effect per 0.1 meter additional melee strike range. There's different color circles around the gems. If I put the corresponding color in there, so like the green ones in the green slot and the red ones in the red slot, it gives me an extra 10% quality on the skill. So it like buffs that extra buff like even more. Yeah, I have 7 passive skills now.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. And can you put everything color in there?
Yeah, you can get every slot can have a color. It's just hard to get that. Like you would have to sit there and spam a currency. There's a currency called the chromatic orb. It reforges the color of sockets on an item. So like it randomly changes all the sockets. If it's like a regular white socket, it doesn't you don't get the buff. But like if it's the color that you're using, then you'll get that 10% buff. Oh, I think we sold it.
Business.
Oh, no, never mind. My link currencies went through. I really wanted the staff to be a 6 link. Do we really need more? I can do more stuff.
Does your staff do around the same amount of damage as your sword yet, or are you still upgrading it?
No, we got it had more damage already. So this was the sword I was using. At the top, it says 193 to 409 physical damage. If we look at the top on this one, it says 266 to 528. When I swapped the weapon and put all the gems in here, my cyclone skill is at 80 grand now. Oh, it should be 90. There we go, 91 grand. It was at 60, 64.5 or something. So I got an extra almost 30 grand of damage. And even more when I activate my fire golem, he gives me a buff on damage. So now we're at 95.7. Right now I'm trying to there's no quarterstaff upgrade on the bottom.
That's crazy. And was your sword your best weapon before?
Well, so far, I mean, it was my better weapon so far. It's like way up here. So now we're at 108,000 damage per second. Let's go try it out. Watch, I'm gonna die like right away from like a weird AoE explosion.
With all the gods dead, I suppose I should turn my attention to you. We shall see how the
Find out the most about it. His arms ran suffocating and battle. Killing one by one.
What did I say? Uh,
What are the red
all the
lines above
damage in
your
the
screen?
world.
Is that bosses or just the enemies you're fighting?
Those are rare enemies. So like the ones that are glowing gold, I'll point them out the next time he shows up. They're like kind of everywhere. Actually, I guess it would be whatever enemies I'm looking at. I thought it was only the rare ones. So what it is whatever enemy I'm looking at.
I can't do this just yet.
This is called a ritual. It's a different mechanic that's in the game, and it like spawns these circles where when I kill enemies in it, it makes them, it like respawns them, and I have to kill them all inside the circle. Then I get this thing here, which is different things that I can buy from it with tribute. You gain tribute for every enemy that it respawns and that you kill in that circle. That's just another one of like the map mechanics that I was telling you about that they come out with like during the leagues.
Is this map like on your campaign, or is it just a normal map you can go to and earn cash and other stuff?
No, this is like part of endgame. This isn't part of the campaign. Some of the maps were in the campaign, like the campaign kind of showing you like the same environment, I guess.
Put out you mycelium! You brute! Put out you mycelium! You brute!
There's
NGL bro,
way
the
too
PoE
much
move
going
you're
on over
using
there.
is overpowered. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
A little bit.
Those
Not
things
as
getting
much
too
as
close
you
to my
think,
phone.
though. I gotta work on my defenses. Like, I have a lot of damage, but I don't have a lot of defenses. And I'm relying on my leech. So I leech a percentage of my damage as health. That's how I'm, like, constantly getting health. My health is above my character. It's a little green bar where there's a white bar that's kind of like covering it. So the white is my energy shield, which I don't have a lot of because my character, I'm not, I don't have like energy shield really. I only have a little bit, 32 energy shield, and I got 1,700 health. I leech a percentage of my damage as health, and I leech a percentage of my damage as mana too.
Is there
So I need
stats in the
mana.
game you can upgrade like stamina, health, and strength?
Yeah, well, not stamina. There's no stamina. You have unlimited stamina. To use skills, you need mana, which is the blue bar. Um, this circling skill actually uses a lot of mana, but I have like a lot of mana regen,
I can't
and
do
I
this
have
just yet.
mana leech, so I'm like leeching a percentage of my damage as mana. My other character is like a witch, and I was using a skill called Art, where it just shoots like a bolt of lightning out of my wand, and it chains between like 9 enemies.
Damn
One
you!
of the things that sucks about dying, though, is you lose 10% of your XP every time you die. So, like, if you keep dying over and over again, you're not gonna ever level up. Guess I could go
Oh, that's fair. I
run a
think so.
couple of
People
these.
can't just stay on the same level for ages even if they die.
Can't stay on the same level for ages, even if they die. Well, you can't lose levels. like you would, if you just died over and over, it just the XP bar would just stay at 0. Like you can't lose levels. But the only like what makes it harder is when you get to like level 95, okay? It take or even I don't know, even like level 90. If you get to level 90, like one map gives you less than 10% XP. So if you die in your map, then you're pretty much not getting any XP or like even worth any XP. You have to do like 30 maps in a row without dying in order to get like your one level. So when you die and you lose 10% of your XP, you don't even earn 10% in one map. Should have identified all those before I put them in.
Yeah. Yeah?
You have a good one, mate. I gotta shoot off to work now. I'll probably join in the live sometime later on. Tell Perry I said hi to him, but he is.
He is slacking. Alright, man. Sounds good. Have a good one.
can't do this just yet.
Oh, oh, the fucking way passing so far for.
Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. In you go. Deep breath.
Fucking smoke one in my eye.
Come on, get Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. In you go. This'll be one for the songs. Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. Let's shut up. Hey, let's do this. Come back quickly. Time for nap. Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. ready for this?
I can't do this just yet.
Back to the battlefield. Find more sharks like that one. We'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. This should be fun. Deep breaths. Come back, quickly. Sulfur soon enough. Let's do this. Swimming in sulfur soon enough. Load 'em up! Can't wait to see what you find!
can't do this just yet.
Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. Still all right. Deep breaths. You're outside the line. Ouch! Burn my fingers. Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough.
I can't do this just yet.
Deep breaths. You're outside the line. Back to the bathysphere. Find more sharks like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. In you go. Let's do this. sulfur soon. Yes, load 'em up. Hope you're ready for this. Sulfur soon enough. Should be fun. Let's do this.
I can't do this just yet.
Find more shots like that one, and we'll be swimming in sulfur soon enough. Hope you're ready for this. sulfur soon enough.
I gotta go to the bathroom if anyone's here.
Business, business, business. I should raise my fees. Business, business, business. What are we shipping today? All in order. I'll let you know.
Ahoy there! Ahoy there!
The Marilyn is ready to go. I should raise my fees. I'll put the word out. All in order. I'll let you know. We'll make it happen. Hello, hello, hello. What are we shipping today? I'll put the word out. Ahoy there! Ah, what are we shipping today? Hello, hello, hello. Ahoy there. We'll make it happen. Business, business, business. Business, business, business. Oh. I'll put the word out. Ahoy there! We'll make it happen. very lean is ready to go. We'll make it happen. What have you got for me? All in order. I'll let you know. Business, business, business. I'll put the word out.
I can't do
That
this just
sulfur
yet.
I smell. Need something?
What are we shipping today? Hello, hello, hello. I'll put the word out. I should raise my fees. Ah, what are we shipping today? I'll put the word out. Mary Lean is ready to go. Oh? I'll put the word out. Ahoy there. The Mary Lean is ready to go. I'll put the word out. I'll put the word out. out.
mycelium! Ugh, new roots! Put out new mycelium! New roots!
I can't do this just yet.
found the Maven.
You have coal?
I can't do this just yet.
A maven. No more deals. Just good, clean violence. How did I lose a... What if? Good choice, Exile. I guess I'm off.
Hate the dark. Hate you for putting some for me, big man. No! Not in the dark again! Tell me once. I just can't... Bye-bye. You kill Sir Goody. No! No! Stop sending me to the dark!
I can't do this just yet.
Long day. How's the trail?
can't do this just yet.